I want to believe. And welcome back. Let's kick off with the intro.
It's evil! Don't touch it!
It's alive!
I was with you.
They're coming to get you. Power of Christ.
This is
Me?
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. I am so happy to see all you guys again because it feels like it's been forever. It hasn't, but it feels like it.
A day. It's been a couple days. Yeah.
This time I know it. Yeah, that's my wife was like huge into like the 80s, like what are those monster ballads or whatever. And I was like,
Oh, wow.
you haven't even listened to the best one ever. It's like it's Kisses Forever. It's the best. So, what is going on, Zach? How are you doing?
I am currently trying to stay awake.
Okay, fair enough.
It's been a day. But yeah, I'm here.
Had a rough week.
I'm happy to be here.
Lindy, how are you doing?
I am doing all right.
And what is up, Todd?
Currently the roof, and it is not on fire.
There we go.
The roof is not on fire.
We need no
We don't
bloodhound
need
gang.
no water. We don't need no water.
Because that motherfucker's not going to burn.
Oh, right. Hopefully not.
Right.
Well,
been a-
what are we doing today? If you couldn't tell by the episode name,
Well, I thought that I would just kind of give some general, since we just came off Roswell and things like that. I did some generic research, and kind of compiled like globally, like not rated in top 10, but 10 of the top locations on our planet that have experienced some type of recurring UFO phenomena. And
Oh,
just going to kind of list
Interesting.
some of those off. And
we're
then
getting closer to the truth.
well, I want to believe. But, and then, just kind of, I mean, some of them are going to be very well known, and some of them are not. And so I took two of them that are not as well known and just kind of got some basic info about, what had happened and what was going on there. And, just a gee whiz information, weird facts with Todd.
golly
kinda
gee.
Gee whiz,
my-
willikers.
Oh, yes! She's
Shucky
back.
Burns.
She's back. Yeah. Oh, the Scooby laugh. That'll do it every time. So, yeah. So, some top locations with the most reported UFO incidents often include a mix of urban areas, remote locations, and regions with a history of sightings. So I just kind of threw, not a top 10, but just 10 of, the biggest, around the world.
No particular order.
No particular order. So we'll start off, of course, Area 51 in Nevada.
I think I just covered that, did I not?
Yeah, so,
Sure
highly
did.
classified military base often associated with UFO conspiracy theories. Dun, dun, dun.
Which now I've done 2 episodes on, technically.
So, and
No,
then,
3.
Of course, we have Roswell, New Mexico, famous for the 1947 incident and a subsequent supposed military cover-up.
Which you can neither confirm nor deny.
Moving along.
Thank you for that. Now, here's a funny one, okay? I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but the beginnings of that statement.
Before you start, do I need to put my phone in the microwave?
No,
We're good? Okay. All right.
no.
Turning my phone off just in case.
Faraday cage.
So I don't know if you guys know the story about the Russian sub that sank out in the Pacific Ocean.
Is this the nuclear sub that we tried to recover the
Yes.
nuclear vessels from?
Yes. So in the course of all of that, they used Howard Hughes to, build the ship they were going to use to do all these things and everything else. And it was the greatest secret ever. But then as the story started to come out, things were getting leaked and things like that. Government officials, CIA, were asked very deliberate questions. And that incident, in regards to that incident, is the first real official times that our government ever used the "I can neither confirm nor deny" any of those statements.
And
There's a reason.
And thus the term conspiracy theory was born, yes?
No.
So, a little off track, but yeah.
That was great. I didn't know that.
So, another great place that we have touched on, Phoenix, Arizona. Known for the big light incident in 1997.
Yeah.
In which the mayor even came out and made a big deal about.
Yes. Los Angeles, California, even though you don't really hear about it a whole lot, also has a very high volume of reported sightings.
Okay.
Are you sure there are not just illegal aliens?
Go Raiders!
There's a bit of that.
Right?
Mexican American.
Mexican American!
I love that song.
I do too.
I love how the rest
Chong's-
of that becomes
Chong's
just
version.
very long, drawn out. Oh.
I wrote a song that's kind of like it, but a little different.
One also that we don't hear, a lot about is London, England. The capital of the UK has a very significant number of UF reports over, our lifetime. Another one with a very high volume is Vancouver, Canada.
Vancouver, eh? Is that why they filmed all those X-Files movie videos up there, eh?
Oh,
Or was
I
it
think
because they like the Tom Hortons?
Yeah. Could have been.
Maybe both.
it's Timothy, not Tom. It's Tim.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not.
Come on,
I'm
Abe.
not. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, eh?
The boot. And what was it that the fourth kind, the movie The Fourth Kind, I think it was in Anchorage. I think that was the one with the owl. They thought they seen an owl looking through the... God,
Yeah.
that movie's terrifying.
Another is Mexico City, Mexico. Major incident was reported there in 1991, and a lot of witnesses and supposedly video too. The Pacific Ocean. That's obviously where the Tic Tac videos and the incidents with the Nimitz, were. But they have always, for years, weird things out there. Here's one that kind of caught me off guard, but makes a lot of sense. Cue in the music for the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Lake Michigan.
What?
has had hundreds of reports filed of UFO sightings, and it was a hotbed for these things during the 1960s.
I think the people just finally figured out how to build things
sure?
that'll fly because they hate
How
the
far
roads.
How far is Flint, Michigan from this? You sure it wasn't something
You
in the
do
water?
something in the water.
Listen, man, the lead pipes were not, faulty at that point. Okay.
No.
Okay.
And concluding my little list is Brazil.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Various locations, particularly through the Amazon, multiple reports of UFO sightings, and the biggest one was in a place called Colares in the 70s.
Is that the one where they actually pick the people up and like they got caught in like a beam and pull them down and?
Didn't really go that deep, but that is one of the ones that I was going to talk about. So the Colares case, it's a series of unusual sightings and encounters that occurred in a small fishing village in the Brazilian Amazon. Particularly in these instances, we're going to talk about over a 2-year span of 1977 and 1978. There huge wave of UFO sightings, strange lights, and alleged encounters with extraterrestrial beings.
Reptilians, right? Is this the reptilians?
I didn't go that deep. I just kind of was like talking points.
Is this where they learned how to fight them off by removing all body hair? Not so much? Okay.
I think it was they covered themselves in mud.
Oh, Predator style. There we go. All right.
And they snuck up on him and said, "You're one ugly mother."
Boom.
Bad idea.
So, first real key part of this is that residents of this fishing village reported seeing bright lights and unidentified flying objects in the night sky. And almost all of these sightings often described objects performing unusual maneuvers. Pretty atypical.
Yeah.
Yep.
The next part of this is that some witnesses actually claim to experience physical effects from these encounters, including burns, temporary paralysis, and to go into the portal beams, there were multiple reports of sensations of heat and the feeling of being sucked towards the objects.
I actually found this picture of this blow up thing that you put out for Halloween. It's a UFO and it's got a beam that comes down and a cow is kind of floating halfway through it. And I sent it to my sister. I was like, "You need this for your yard." And she's like, "No way."
So this incident became such a big deal that the government, without any hesitation, actually became involved, the Brazilian government.
Didn't they send their Air Force down there?
Yes. They established an Air Force presence in the area, and they took the reports absolutely seriously. There wasn't well, keep quiet, blah, blah, blah. No, this is not the UFO you were looking for. They conducted full-on investigations, interviewed all the witnesses, and did all of the analysis of the phenomena that they possibly could. It ended up being called Operation Prato, and they did aerial surveillance. They, like I said, took all the data they could from witnesses. The Brazilian media was not cut out of the loop on this. They basically camped in there. Like I said, this kind of went on over a 2-year span.
Okay.
The whole public of Brazil was involved in this. It was probably the most transparent government UFO investigation ever. It's become a big part of Brazilian UFO lore culture. Multiple documentaries, books, articles, you name it. It raised a lot of questions about the nature of UFO encounters and the response of governments to such phenomenon. And biggest part of this is that the social impact in the local communities, just like I said, this is one of the most transparent things, and this was in the late 70s. And the Brazilian government to this day does not hide or shy away from talking about, this is what we actually, they don't have a conclusion. This is what it was.
They just present evidence.
This is what we documented. This is what we seen. These are the witness statements. Here's all the information, we don't know, but there's the evidence. And, but I see.
I love that they were so open about it. That's.
Yeah, you don't. That's probably one of the very few.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very few.
Yeah.
So the other one I was going to just kind of give some basics about is the 1991 Mexico City, Mexico incident. And so it was a series of sightings of unidentified flying objects, but this is the craziest part of it for me. This all happened on July 11th, 1991, during a solar eclipse.
Okay.
That's odd.
And so, just thousands of witnesses, and
because everybody's already looking up.
the media, exactly.
There you go. Yeah.
So one of the key things is that the way the media and the people that were involved with this have always laid it out is that everyone was already looking up, but due to the fact of the sun's reduced light coming at you, you were able to see so much more of the sky and what was actually up there instead of just, oh God, the sun's so bright.
Oh crap! We forgot about the eclipse.
Yeah. So it was a total solar eclipse, and everyone was looking up. Many people reported seeing strange objects in the skies. These objects were often described as metallic and disc-shaped and appeared to be flying in formation.
Are you sure that it wasn't some very talented Mexican tortilla maker?
Well, that's good.
If they're tossing metallic tortillas, I don't really think they're tortillas anymore.
They was already wrapped in aluminum foil to keep them warm.
Yeah, keep 'em warm.
Or maybe
Yeah,
they were pretty tortillas.
And the fire was going out, so they had to throw them
No.
much higher in the air to get them closer to the sun.
Keep 'em warm. My carne asada tacos are gonna suck with these cold fucking shells. Get them closer to the sun, you idiot.
You save
Well,
a piece
you
of that
know.
over me, okay?
If it worked for Icarus,
Yeah. Not that close. Not that close.
so God.
All right.
You're welcome.
Silly time.
And just so you know, they roll the tortillas up in the aluminum foil. They're not flat. They
was
go
trying to
into
have
a
a sex story.
basket if they're flat.
I never said there was only one in it. It's a bundle.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Is that what they refer to it as? A bundle of tortillas? I don't know. A gross of tortillas. I don't know what.
No say.
No hable en tortilla.
but they are delicious.
Yeah, they are. Actually getting hungry right now.
Yep.
I know that's what I was like. Oh,
It's about time to
anyways.
run to Beto's for some fresh
Yeah.
ideas.
So, anyways, yeah. The sightings were captured on video by various witnesses, including television crews. One of the most notable videos came from a local news station, which showed multiple objects moving across the sky.
Crazy.
The incident sparked widespread interest in UFOs in Mexico and around the world. It became a significant topic. The following sightings and various investigations were conducted. Some researchers analyzed the videos and testimonies, while skeptics attempted to explain the sightings as weather balloons,
Swamp gas.
birds, or other natural phenomenon.
Oh yeah, other.
Like I said, flying tortillas. Anyway,
Those are that's under other. I feel.
Yes, definitely. Flying tortillas is under other.
Yeah.
I blame the Flying Burrito Brothers.
It's all wrapped up in there, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
In a nice
and
little
tight, and
package.
some aluminum foil.
It was the tamales. Anyways,
They must have put those jumping beans in those burritos.
That's what it was. Okay, now we've got it. Yep. Because they do say, tic tac shaped, cigar shaped.
How much you want to bet every single one of us goes and gets a burrito for lunch?
Immediately.
everyone but Zach.
Um,
Zach won't be going to get a burrito.
No.
This place is a bit far away.
That's
No, it's not. I've got a place, but I have plans.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So the cultural impact of this on Mexico was huge. It garnered a huge reputation as a hotspot for UFO sightings. It influenced Mexican pop culture. There's multiple documentaries, and it made the discussion of extraterrestrial life pretty much mainstream in Mexico. And one of the biggest parts of this is that due to the number of witnesses and multiple visual evidence captured videos from multiple sources all showing the exact same thing, it continues to be a very hot point of interest for...
It makes it pretty undeniable. It couldn't have been faked.
Yes, it was
There you go.
not the... It was not the fake thing. It was not the weather balloons. It was aluminum wrapped flying tortillas
Of course
with
it was.
Mexican jumping beans,
Can't
which
get it out.
eventually evolved into tamales, which eventually turned into...
Can I get some guac and some
Oh.
sour cream on that too?
Hold
Wanna
on,
get something?
hold on. Wait for it. The tamales ended up becoming famales, because just when you think your life is good, some weird famales show up in your life and wreak havoc. Destroy humanity.
And your asshole. Anyway,
We'll talk about White Castle next week.
yeah.
Because White Castle pies only come up one size. So yeah, short, to the point, just a little bit of extra info to kind of, you want to know more. The more you know. Go find out for yourself. These things are here. I'm just here to pique your interest because, as you all know,
Yes.
I can neither confirm nor deny any of these things.
I was waiting for some photos to come up around where I live because the northern lights were able to be seen the other night and people were taking pictures of them, so everybody's eyes was up. I was thinking it was going to be something caught, but not. I haven't seen it yet. Somebody's got it. They might be holding on to it. Who knows?
Or they just haven't looked at their pictures well enough.
Nah. Look, but didn't see. Or is it whatever? Yeah, didn't notice. Whatever.
Something like that. Yeah. It's Halloween time, right?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do
We're
a,
getting close.
Are we gonna do a Halloween time kind of episode, perhaps?
I would think. So.
Summerween. Oh wait, we already
We
did.
did Summerween.
Makes me feel fine.
I was blasting that too on the first. I was like, because me and Keegan was driving. I was like, "Oh no, dude, you know what it is?" I was like, "It's October 1st, October Rust." Yep, there we go.
If
I
we
did
do a
it.
Halloween type
did it.
episode, we'll have to do it next week because I will not be here the weekend after.
Okay.
Okay.
Todd will be
Well,
in my place.
Literally,
Okay.
Yeah, literally.
he's not going to be in the van down by the river.
Nope. Nope. He's
I
gonna
can
be
neither
here.
confirm nor deny that.
I relate that information to no one. You're not really my location in my van.
I will be out looking at all of the damage in North Carolina.
Okay.
I've got a buddy that took off over there Friday morning. I drove out there and gave him. I had a couple winter coats that I no longer use and like a whole bunch of hoodies. So
Yeah.
I just bagged everything up and took it to him. It was like I didn't have any kid stuff because we've got our in-laws, like my wife's brother. Their kids they're just younger than our kids. So when they grow out of something, it's like, yeah, so we can hook them up. And so I didn't have much of that, but
Yeah.
people my size and littler will be okay. That's what
Well,
my buddy said. He goes, the people that can give the littlest give the most. He was calling all these places trying to get donations, and a lot of people were just like, nah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks.
Well,
Unfortunately, most of them are probably sitting there going, hey, it only hit the Democrat areas because the
Exactly.
Democrats control the weather.
yeah.
I heard
Jesus.
stuff about controlling the weather, and I'm just like, what? Come on. Please.
I
The
think
worst,
no.
the worst possible segment of our fucking. Yeah.
Okay.
Moving right along.
It's my broom. I'm sweeping it.
Guys, thanks for hanging out, I guess.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Matt, do your job. Do your job, Matt. Do your job.
Oh, hey guys. Thanks for listening, and then do some reviewing and, say nice things. I'm like, we won't bring it up again. You're in the past. Forget about you. Bad review person.
All right, Lindy, you do your thing.
I'm sorry. I can't
You
stop
gotta look,
thinking about it.
look, get your puppy dog eyes out. Look down, really nice at the camera. Show us your pretty eyes, and go, pretty please.
I know whoever wrote that bad review worked for Sony. It took them a little while. They're playing a long con.
Oh, guys, please listen on Spotify. The awesome thing on Spotify is that you actually get to see us. You get to watch the videos. You can download the episodes. Super easy to rate and review on there. It helps us get seen if you do that. And Facebook. We have a Facebook page. Go join it. You can contact us at either on Spotify or just send an email to
HMF, EPOD.
Sorry, my brain wasn't going as fast as my mouth was.
It's all right. I do that all the time.
Do with that what you will. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Anyway, like, rate, review, subscribe, listen. We love you guys. Thank you for listening.
Sweet.
And we will see you next Tuesday. Later.
Later.
Oh.
It's a remix.
Okay, I love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
It's evil! Don't touch it!
I was with you.
They're coming to get you by the power of Christ.
This is
Eh?
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
What's my line, Zach? What's my line?
I don't know what new thing we've done, but I'm okay with it.
Remix,
It's
bitches.
the remix. It's the remix, my ninjas. He's got a huge banger.
Yeah.
And on that note, it's time for lunch.